For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 37 of the Become a Legend series here on PES 2018. As you can see on screen, I've been dubbed the Goal King. The little article reads, Chris Wood is currently the hottest goal scorer around. Today he had this to say, I never get sick of scoring goals and I'm hungry for more in today's match. I am hungry for more in today's match. It's away from home against Southampton. It's the last game of the transfer window. If I'm the Goal King and I'm the hottest goal scorer around, why is no one bidding for me? Someone buy me! Let's see if we can get Newcastle into the top 4 today, shall we? Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that little notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Of course, there would have been a Roma Career Mode episode uploaded earlier on today, and there will be Southampton episodes tomorrow, and there will have been one yesterday as well, starting alongside Alexander Mitrovic for the umpteenth time in our Newcastle career to this point. The Southampton side looks similar to the one that we've been playing in FIFA career mode, but without a couple of our new signings, and obviously without the updated roster. So Virgil van Dijk is still there, and no doubt will be a difficult defender to play against here, but we need to be better than we were in the last one, and that's all we can hope for. Nice ball down the line there to Mitrovic, wide again to Christian Atsu. Inside, there's a number of people here in support. That's a nice ball played over the top, but it's not going to reach a teammate. Simic brings that. Oh, dearie me. Simic brings it down, and the keeper, Fraser Forster, very nearly kicked that against his defender to make that deflect into the back of the net. Charlie Austin brings that down very well, but we've been able to win it off him. Get myself back on side as we look to build again. That would have been quite the unusual way to take the lead, had it actually transpired that way. That's a nice ball. I'm making a good run here, but Jack Colback's been tackled there. Jack Colback back in the starting lineup for us for the first time in a very long time, in fact. Malley here forward to Charlie Austin. Southampton looking to build themselves, but possession changing hands quickly in this game. And I had no support there. Had to try my best to look for a pass, and unfortunately just couldn't find anyone. Malley tackled. I say tackled. Just kind of ran into a couple of people there, to be completely honest. Flick that back there in support, and Jack Colback tried to ping it out wide, and we'll get it out wide at the second attempt. Cresswell coming forward. I'm here in support. We'll use Mitrovic. Back there to Cresswell again, into Jack Colback. Mikel Marino. We're playing the ball about nicely, but we need to get forward into an offensive area. Now is the opportunity. It's a nice ball into me, and oh, with the outside the right foot, whiskers away from another goal. Not very far wide at all. I could have perhaps squared that across to Alexander Mitrovic, maybe, although there's a couple of defenders in the way. I think the best option was to go for the shot. I just couldn't quite find that far bottom corner. Corner for Southampton, Dusan Tadic to whip it in. Where's this going to end up? Whipped in it is. Lamina wins the header and wide of the target, but out for another corner. Must have taken a deflection off a defender. Just skip the replay. Don't need to see that again. My guy stood there ever vigilant with his hands on his hips as the ball's coming into the box. Nothing like being good defensively, is there? And again, whipped in well, but flicked away by a Newcastle defender. Matthew Targett racing away to pick up the loose ball. If he loses it here, he'll be in trouble. They lost it there. They've been in even more trouble, but they've played it around well. Charlie Austin could get the shot off. He's trying. He's still going, and it's going to drop free, but very calmly knocked back to the goalkeeper there. Win this header, please. Well done, sir. Right, let's get it out wide. Maybe we can build on the counter. 25 minutes in. We have been good in this game to this point. Out to Rolando Aarons again. It might drop to me. No, it's not. It's going to be cleared away. We are looking positive going forward, but sadly, not yet taken the lead. Drilled forward looking for Mitrovic. Takes it in his stride well. Good save by Fraser Forster. That chance just kind of came out of nowhere. And oh, Southampton are taking so many risks at the back in this game. They do not seem very well composed back there whatsoever. Mitrovic had an effort really well saved and very nearly stole it away from them to just put it into an empty net. Simic is trying to create something for Southampton at the other end, but they need to concentrate at this end of the pitch rather than trying to score a goal. There's no point scoring one if you're going to end up conceding multiple because your defence aren't very good. I needed to show a little bit more strength there, and unfortunately I wasn't able to. Stephen Davis will clear up for Southampton, but it's been touch and go for them at the back. Good strength shown by the wing back there, and it's a good cross too. Mitchell knocks it down, and Mikel Merino fires wide. I wasn't really involved in that attack. They just kept playing it around on the right-hand side. I was offering myself short in support, but they didn't need me. And then as I was drifting back into the box, it's knocked down well. To be fair, there was a good position. Good positioning by the defender in front of him is the phrase that I am apparently unable to say. And unfortunately, the shot goes wide of the target. They just said in commentary that despite the scoreline, we should be proud of our efforts to this point in the game and should keep it up, and undoubtedly we'll take the lead at some point. And I'd like to agree, but whether that will actually happen or not, we'll have to wait and see. Try and get that through there. Hasn't quite been able to squeeze through the gap. Here's Hesketh. Brushes off the tackle from Mikel Merino. 25 minutes to go. There's really not been much between the two sides. Slightly disappointed still in myself for not being able to put that effort away earlier on. Matt Ritchie's come on the right-hand side of midfield for us. Maybe that will liven us up. He's been a very good influence for us attack-wise thus far at Newcastle. And Mitrovic very nearly gives us a 1-0 lead with a good effort. It's well saved by the goalkeeper, Fraser Forster. They weren't very composed at the back in the first half, but that was a decent save. Corner to come in. I'm going to make a run now towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's coming my way. It's going to drop to someone, and that someone is Stephen Davis. I couldn't get on the end of the corner. We'll try and build from the throw. Changes incoming maybe? No, nothing yet. Throw back. I'm not sure how long I'll last on the field. My stamina is getting low again, and ordinarily in situations like this you find yourself getting substituted off. That was destined for the top corner if it weren't for Fraser Forster. Thought I'd give it a crack from the edge of the box just to see what happened. Unfortunately what happened was it was very well saved, but Mitcho could get that quickly to me here, and I've got support. I'm going to need it. I'll give it to Mitrovic. He could shoot here. Good footwork, but can't get the shot off. We keep possession. That's a lovely ball in. Mitcho! Oh, we just can't score. So close to going into that far corner. Similar shot of angle as to my attempts in the first half, but again, just too far wide. All over the top. Henri Sauvé out to Aaron Cresswell. Sauvé's just come on for me. Mitrovic in behind, and oh, Fraser Forster, be embarrassed, my man. I just got taken off as the play restarted there. I missed the actual cutscene and me being substituted off, but we've been taken off and immediately take the lead. That's frustrating, because obviously I wanted to be on the pitch and to be the man that was scoring the goal to give us the lead, but Alexander Mitrovic is the one that does it. Again, poor defensive work from Southampton. Lovely ball over the top, to be fair, from Aaron Cresswell. They're calling for offside, but he wasn't there. And Fraser Forster, he's tried to tip that. I'm not sure whether he's tried to tip it around the post or over the bar. And in fairness, maybe he doesn't know whether he's trying to tip it around the post or over the bar. And in actual fairness, or in actual fact, just pushes it into the top of the net. Cheers, Fraser. 1-0 Newcastle. Hesketh. The option of a through ball that he wasn't quite able to play. Isaac Hayden play the 1-2 with Jack Colback. There's barely any time left in the game now. It looks like we are going to get that 1-0 win thanks to that Alexander Mitrovic goal from the Fraser Forster mistake. And to be fair, the way they played throughout the game, it was really going to be a mistake at the back from them that led to us taking the lead. We were good, but when given just free range, we kept shooting wide. When we do get a shot on target, it's a mistake from them that leads to us taking the lead and in the end, taking the win. Well done, Alexander. Now, what did Chelsea do on this particular match day? That's the question, because we want to know. We want to know. Tottenham beat Chelsea by a goal to 0. That should be Newcastle into the top 4. A Champions League spot as things stand for us, although with Tottenham winning against Chelsea, they've closed the gap. So it's 2 points between Tottenham and Chelsea now, rather than 5, and it's 5 points between ourselves and Tottenham. So we are inside the top 4 for the first time in a very long time. We started off the season very well actually, and were top for a brief while, then dropped down into the the Europa League spots. It doesn't look like anyone's going to come in for me. I think we're going to be staying at Newcastle until the end of the season. What? You sure you want to keep all 4 clubs waiting? You never told me I had any offers for me. What? List of offers. Okay. It didn't... I never got any sort of indication that anyone was even remotely interested in signing me. Saint-Etienne, Universidad de Chile, Independiente in Argentina, and Southampton. I'll be honest, I don't think I want to go to any of those clubs anyway. So, I'm actually going to leave those offers as they are and forward time. Why does it not give you a notification to tell you you've had a bid for you? That's really strange. 4 teams had bid for me. Maybe someone bid for me that I would have considered going to and then pulled out because I didn't respond. I don't know. It didn't give me any sort of email or indication or notification whatsoever that teams had come in for me. What might have been? I don't know. Watford away next. Ben Watson. Out wide to Andre Carrillo here for Watford. 10 minutes in. Waiting for the first chance of the game. Nice ball into Troy Deeney. Back to Carrillo. Out wide to Will Hughes. Wait for the cutback. Good tackle by the defender. I'm actually on a bit of a goal drought right now. My run here has taken away the defenders from around the man out wide. And he's going to find me. And I'll try and spin here. And still in a goal drought. Cross could come in. It has done. Oh, Cabasele's there. Will Hughes will perhaps complete the clearance, which he does do. I've got Dwight Gale starting alongside me in this one. Ball given away there. I help it round the corner. Atsu looking for Dwight Gale. It might still find him. It has done, but wide of the target from the Englishman. Very nearly 1-0. How close was that? We'll have a look from the replay. Yeah, despite being dubbed the goal king and being the hottest goal scorer around right now, I actually haven't scored for 3 games. 2 episodes ago, I scored 2 goals in each game to score 4 total for the video and put myself top of the Premier League goal scoring charts on 16. Since then, in the 3 resulting games, I haven't scored. So I'm not really much of I don't feel much like a goal king right now. I feel more like a goal peasant. Hopefully we can regain our royalty in this game, pick up a goal or 2 to help give our team the victory, because we've had to rely on teammates recently. Obviously we've got a 0-0 draw in the last episode and a 1-0 defeat actually, and I'm onside here, and the goal drought was very nearly over, but it's a great save by the goalkeeper to stop me from putting it into the back of the net. That's annoying. We will get a goal though in this game. I just have to. Troy Deeney, back to Aguilera, out wide to Andre Carrillo, turns well, cross comes in, Deeney's there, header's on target, it took a deflection, I'm certain, will be a corner for Watford here, see if they can get anything from the set piece. I'm on near post duty, I've definitely got a height advantage on the number 21 that I'm here with, and I say that, no I did win the header, I was going to say I say that and then Kiko Feminier beats me in the air, but I headed that behind for another corner at least. Now I'm more central. To be fair, everybody's more central. Trying something different from the training ground now. Watford, Ben Watson in the middle. That's going to drop free. Could have gone absolutely anywhere as it pinballed around, but we're going to work it away. Here's Dwight Gale now, looking to come forward on the counter-attack. I'm not going to waste too much stamina because he's taking his time. There's no point sprinting all the way up to then have to wait for the ball anyway. Here's Matt Ritchie. Could cross. Finds Dwight Gale. He could pull that back. He's crossed, and Hinteregger. Whoa, I thought about trying to just get something on it, but evidently that really wasn't worth the effort of sliding, was it? Aguilera, Will Hughes. To Troy Deeney, to Aguilera. Tackled by John Joe Shelby. Counter-attack opportunity. Dwight Gale tried to get that to me, but kicked it against the man that was in front of him rather than actually finding me. Nice flick by Ben Watson. Deeney to shoot! Good save from Woodman. Doesn't find himself playing that often right now, Woodman, but that was a really good stop. See the movement of Deeney just twisting one way then the other to get away from the defenders, and then lines up the effort. It's a really strong arm from the goalkeeper to ensure that they don't take the lead. Corner to come in for Watford from Ben Watson, 5 minutes before half-time. There it is, and headed away, and I'll try and complete the clearance. I haven't been able to. Thankfully we've worked the ball away anyway. Oh dear. I thought I was going to make a defensive mistake that time that was going to lead to an opposition goal. Lovely ball to Dwight Gale down the line. Can we start the second half in the right way? Oh, nearly. Good header that's unfortunately straight at the keeper. I did try and angle it towards the... Oh, dear. I did try and angle it towards the bottom corner, but I wasn't quite able to angle the ball the way I wanted. Will Hughes in the build-up here for Watford going the other way at the start of the second half. That would have been the perfect way to end the goal drought, to grab one immediately at the start of a new half. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. We stay at 0-0 for the time being. This is an elongated but very good move from Watford. And Will Hughes is extremely unlucky not to have been able to get that turn off. If he'd have done that and finished the move and buried it in the bottom corner, I could have done nothing but applaud Watford there. Again with a nice little flick. Two nice little flicks. Watford playing some scintillating stuff at the beginning of the second half. But they do everything but get the final ball. Which is lucky for me, because that would mean that we go behind. So we stay at 0-0 for now. Could play in Dwight Gale in behind here. I'm trying to catch up with the play. Dwight Gale back out to Matt Ritchie. I'm going to get in the box. Oh, but he's running straight at Hinteregger, and I've wasted about 20% stamina in one run. Oh. Watson. Pumped up my Takiko Feminia. Knocks that down, but straight to Christian Atsu. Dwight Gale, I am here to support. I'm going to quickly get it back to him. No, I'm not, because the defender stepped in to take it away from me. Troy Deeney turns. He had an effort from a similar range in the first half. This one doesn't need saving from Woodman, but was similarly well struck. Oh, it's a good tackle on me from Cabaselli. I just couldn't get away from him, so he played the 1-2 with Dwight Gale. I've been poor in this game. Well, no, that's, I guess that's not strictly true. I've not been outrageously bad. Been substituted off with 7 minutes to go. Iosi Perez has just come on for me. Jonjo Shelby with the ball back to Mikel Merino here. Now last time I got subbed off, Mitrovic has come on as well for Dwight Gale. So both strikers being taken off the pitch in the last 5 minutes or so. To be fair, it worked as a tactic in the last game. We were able to get a 1-0 win after I left the field of play. We, as a team, as well as individually, have been in real patchy form this season. We started the season amazingly well, then went through a really dodgy spell where we seemed to be losing every week, and I didn't score many goals. Then we turned it around again as we were heading into January and started to pick up victories and goals every single game. And now we're back in that lull of a lack of form. I don't know whether it's directly related to my performances on the pitch. I've not been excelling. I've not been bad, but I've not necessarily been excelling. And as a result, the whole team haven't really been doing that well either. At least we didn't lose today. But that's 4 games in a row now where the goal king hasn't gotten a goal. I got man of the match though, so we are still performing relatively well, but not quite well enough. And we are still 4th at least. Chelsea lose again, interestingly, and Tottenham have won, so they're up into 5th now. We do still have a 3-point gap, and goal difference is heavily in our favour. So we can afford to keep dropping points-ish for the time being, but my progress is starting to tail off. So I need to start picking the performances up, start putting the ball in the back of the net again. But the games keep coming thick and fast, and when I don't have a full 90, and I don't have full stamina right from the off, it is more difficult to have that much of an influence on the way things are going. But we're up into 4th with the victory from game number 1. To be fair, Harry Kane and Callum Wilson, the other 2 players in the top 3 of the goal rankings there for the Premier League, aren't necessarily scoring either. Harry Kane and Callum Wilson both been on 12 for 2 or 3 games as well. So everybody in the league struggling for goals right now. Hopefully though, we can pick up some good wins between now and the end of the season and get Newcastle at least a Europa League spot, if not a Champions League spot. Judging by the way the league table is at the minute, it's probably going to be 4th only that we're fighting for, considering we are 9 points behind Arsenal. But 4th is a genuine possibility if we can turn this form around, which we will try and do. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time.